Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as a recording of this Saturday, May 28, 2022. I am in Rancho Cucamonga, heading out of the state of California, beginning here with a piping hot caffeinated beverage. This gas station behind me is over 100 years old, 1915 it was built. Technically I'm on Route 66, but I am not doing a Route 66 journey. I will be venturing off to other roads. I'm heading to Las Vegas, Nevada. Should be there by this evening. I'm going to just document the road trip there. Not too far from LA to Vegas. That's good. I'm inviting you to join me. That car's going very fast. And backfiring. Shall you? And according to this placard, this reopened on its 100th anniversary back in 2015 as a 66 museum. And it says out of gas over there on that washboard because it really is not an active gas station anymore. But I loved it. This place and others have been restored. Just about to connect with the 15. Classic car alert. Slow moving traffic through this area. Getting a little bit of a backup, but I'm not complaining because I'm getting so good view with these trains over on the horizon and the tippy tops of some trucks. Pay no attention to the trucks, just the trains. Top of that truck had something flapping on the top of it. Saw this over on the side of the road. Community of Hesperia. Very windy out there, so I have my camera inside the car, zoomed out the window. Also went through the mountains. It was very, very foggy. Well, this place sells a lot of lamps. It's called Main Street Collectors. But it's basically just a couple windmills and a lot of street lamps. Kind of interesting. There's a classic car over there too. Old car. It appears to be closed at the moment. I'm not in the market to buy a street lamp. But also there's a cactus with a light on top of it. See, just look how windy this is. Look at this. It's a little gusty over in Apple Valley now, where this rather large horse sculpture is. This is Trigger, Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, he was titled. This is his horse. He used to sit in front of the Roy Rogers Museum, but he was moved here a few years ago. Spirit River Center is the name of this little development. Down at the base, you see some horseshoes. Just the correlation of the building and the height of this sign shows how large that horse is. And this is a cactus with the little prickly items going off the side here. You know, it seems pretty commonplace, like I think everybody knows, including myself, what a cactus is. But do you really? I don't recall ever really taking the time to look at a cactus up close. So I'm looking at a cactus up close. A street sign up there says Apple Valley one way, Victorville the other way. This is Mineral Road, which is just off of the thoroughfare that runs below this very impressive rock formation. But I found an old bridge. Well, I didn't find it, I just saw it off the side of the road. So I pulled off down this little dirt path, see if I could get up close to this old-timey bridge. Yeah, this is pretty dang cool. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to go too far past this barbed wire. It does say past this point, private property. That's probably a little sharper than the cactus. Gotta love these old bridges. before the new road was built and the new bridge that runs adjacent over there was built, this was used to get across this. And it still has the truck entrance sign right there. They don't want anyone climbing around because that's why they put all this up. I mean, you could traverse along that. I will not be doing that. And with all that wind, gonna be a lot of dust and dirt going through this little stretch of the plains. Very dusty. All right, fueling up, $6.59 a gallon. Right here at a place called Terribles. You can see just how windy it is out here. One thing that's kind of neat about this area, Barstow, is there's 4 train tracks here. There's a train going by down there. There's this train that's parked, BNSF Railroad. It's a multitude of trains that go through here. In fact, before I pulled over here, I counted 4. So you got this one that's on that track, another one that's there, and then there was another train. Oh, you can kind of see the other one just slowly going by there. Now, I've done this drive many times. I'm doing it again. Spoiler alert, there's only a few things on the road to Vegas from LA. And this is one that I always stop at. Peggy Sue's Dinosaur Park. Look at this tree. Look at this. I don't know what the wind gusts are, but they are very strong. Very strong through here. I mean, look at this mannequin that's dangling from the tree. It is holding on for dear life. The gusts are like blowing that mannequin all around dramatically. Back and forth, to and fro from those tree limbs. Hair's just waving in the breeze. Right over there. Hold on. Hold strong, mannequin. I never knew this existed. Liberty Sculpture Park. Through this gate. See what's down here. Can't see much from the road. However, the gate's open and just gonna follow this dirt path. All right, there definitely are some sculptures out here. In fact, there's the sign. I don't even know if I want to get out of the car. It is so windy and so dusty. There's even some people doing some work over there. I don't ever recall seeing this area before. Or these sculptures. Pretty neat. There's a bunch more right over there. Now, you're seeing a rather large ice cream sundae. That's Eddie's World. So all of these are right next to Eddie's World. But in order to get close to them, you have to go down the side road and take the dirt path. A little bit closer up to that. It's not real ice cream. If it was, it would be packed with calories. Crack the window just a little bit so I can peek the camera out without a glare. This is the corner of, oh gosh, maybe I gotta roll the window up. The dirt is getting in the side. Corner of Mountain View and Hacienda. There's a water park that's closed over here. I gotta roll the window up. Oh my goodness. Look at the stop sign waving in the breeze. Obviously, I will not be walking over there. Holy cow, look at this. Sandstorm. My car thinks, I put it in park. My car, oh my gosh. What in the name of heck? There is a serious sandstorm rolling through here right now. I can't see anything. Oh my Lord. You can't even see the relics of the water park over there. Just so sandy and dusty, the wind blowing through here. That got a little intense for a moment. And this road is not a busy thoroughfare. It's off the side of the freeway. But I did definitely pull over to the side of the road. Didn't want to risk someone not being able to see me. Okay, it's cleared up a little bit. But yeah, I will not be going over there. It looks like someone's over there skating in this. Yeah, someone was just skating, and they are making their pilgrimage back to their car. Whoever that is saying, oh heck no. Not the best weather conditions to be in. After driving for about another half hour, turned off the interstate onto Zzyzx Road. Or maybe it's Zzyzx. Very unusual spelling. And about 3 or 4 miles down that road, gonna see what's still left at the end of Zzyzx Road. And from this point, the road is gonna get a little bit rougher. I think I'm almost there. Now over here is the dried up, salty lake bed. Gotta avoid that bump. Oh. It is now the Desert Studies Center, but some information here says, explore Zzyzx. Many of the roads, buildings, ponds, and plantings date from the Curtis Springer area when a radio preacher from LA developed a religious health resort here. A nature trail circles the pond and it includes exhibits of the area. I'll walk over there. Now, about 6, 7, 8 years ago, I was out here, and I do not recall then that there was an active facility. So they are requesting that only the staff that's allowed go over there. So I'm gonna stay behind these stanchions of this rope and just follow the hiking trail that is for anyone that wants to walk around, but not gonna go over there where they say stay out of. A sanctuary of green, this says. This green oasis known as Soda Springs. That was the original name. Soda Springs. I find the desert incredibly fascinating. Kind of eerie, a little bizarre, but very fascinating. Small body of water here, probably a retention pond. The dried up lake bed over there. The plains of the desert. And this very interesting fountain that has seen better days in the middle of this very tiny amount of water in comparison to how dry the whole area is. And I just lost my hat. I just lost my hat, it was so windy. My Tampa Bay Rays spring training cap. Right down there. Dang it. Dang it. A huge wind gust just blew through here. Took my hat. I don't know if that's safe to... Got to get my spring training cap. That's a rare thing. Come on, cap. That wind just took it right off my head. Oh my goodness. Well, I won't be wearing this the rest of the day, so it dries out. Got it. Take a look at this though. You can see parts of the old resort right here. The Boulevard of Dreams is that cross street. And Castle Way. This is the old resort from way back in the day that was built by that radio evangelist. Now being used as offices for whatever they're using it for out here now. Definitely see that this was built a long time ago. Oh, here's a boat. Nice. That's cool. Looking up top here, there is a bell. The question is, I think this applies to if a tree falls in the woods, if anyone hears it. If a bell rings in the desert, is it heard? I don't think that bell's been rung in a long time. Got back on the interstate and now pulling off at the exit for Baker. Also figured putting the hat on the dashboard like that, sun would dry it out a little quicker. It's pretty hot out. 97 degrees. Pulling into Baker. A lot of neat things. And this is like one of the few stops between LA and Vegas that has anything of substance in it. Off in the distance, past the Royal Hawaiian Motel sign, way over there, I'll drive by there, is the world's largest working, it wasn't working for many years, but they got it working again, thermometer. It tells the temperature. And Arnes's, or Arnie's, A-R-N-E-S, Royal Hawaiian Motel, has seen better days. Little radio down there, a desk. I like the theming of this place though, with the paintings on the side of the poles there. This appears to have been the front desk where you go and, you know, request a room. And there's an Andre the Giant skull over there. Painted on the side. Here at this country store, there's a nice painting on the side that kind of shows the general progress of getting to where I am. So you got Hollywood there. There's even a Universal Studios Hollywood sign and an Oscar there. The boulevard with the Pantages. Oh, look down here. Hollywood Tower, Disneyland Resort. Also the Staples Center. And I am somewhere in this area, halfway, give or take, maybe not halfway, but close to halfway, probably a little more than halfway, before getting into welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. An oasis in the desert. So I am right about here in the middle. Started there. And I'm just cruising along. Oh, there we go. You were here up top. Okay, I missed that. Country store. And look at this. There is a painting of the mural that I'm looking at inside the mural itself. That's kind of wild. And then there's the thermometer. I'm gonna go see what the thermometer shows temperature-wise. Now the inside of my car is showing 95 degrees. This is showing 91. So between 91 and 95. And look, there's even like 2 areas of the top in case it gets hotter. Hey, can you imagine getting it to 130 through here? My goodness. I have stopped at the Mad Greek 20 times in my lifetime. First time I ever heard of Baker, California is when I was on tour with a band. And every time we'd play Vegas, we'd always stop off here and get a milkshake at the Mad Greek. And that's a tradition that I have upheld probably half the times I've gone through here. So I've had at least 10 milkshakes. Dare I say the best milkshake in existence? This will be one of those times I don't get a milkshake though. They are really dang good. But I don't need a milkshake right now. At this moment. Mad Greek Cafe milkshakes. Next level good though. And since the last time I passed through this area, a couple years ago, give or take, this has opened up. Is it open? Is it not open? I do not know if I'm supposed to drive through here, but the gate's open. And there's other cars back here. This is behind the Alien Fresh Jerky spot. Now I don't think this is open. It's supposed to be a big hotel. Now I did try to coordinate stopping here, but I just figured that it was not going to be open for guests yet. But one day, who knows when it'll be, I would like to come back here and stay at this Alien Fresh Jerky hotel. If they're even still working on it. I'm staying in Vegas. I'm going to Vegas and staying in Vegas tonight. But one day I want to stay here. Yeah, this is not open. I don't even know if I was supposed to drive through there, but the gate was open and I saw a vehicle back here, so I just assumed. You know what they say when you assume something? You make a you-know-what out of you and me. Which I just did. So I'm going to go back into the shop and buy some Alien Fresh Jerky. I'm doing the loop. They are not progressing with this very quickly. It was sitting kind of in this mode a couple years ago when I went through here. But right up here is the Alien Fresh Jerky shop. Been here forever. It's a rite of passage in Baker. You have to stop in Baker when going from LA to Las Vegas. You have to. You don't have to, but I do. I always do. I always do. You've always been the caretaker. And I'm happy to report that the Galaxy Peace Patrol vehicle is still out here as well. Interplanetary Galactic Federation. With inside, if you look at the front, you got an alien there. And then looking in the window, there's one here in the passenger seat looking out the side. Also one in the back there. Hello there. There are a total of 4 inside here. See one in the driver's seat. Oh, there's even some up top up there. You can see them in the window. Can I zoom in on that? Let's zoom in. Oh, they're up there. They are up there. And next to the vehicle is the space pod. And I do believe I'm going to go inside. Now, a few years ago, when they renovated it, they made this look like this kind of tank-looking thing from this outer space. But the building looked completely like a regular building for years and years and years and years, but now it looks like this. But as I go inside, you can see they are properly have this place themed to how it should be. How you would expect it to look inside with, you know, kind of odds and ends, merchandise, things like that when it comes to aliens. And they have jerky, and I'm gonna get some jerky. I'm gonna get myself some Alien Fresh Jerky. And out of all the flavors they had in there, I went with the pepper teriyaki beef jerky. Premium. The best jerky in the universe. I got kind of frightened. There's a car over there, my same make and model, maybe a year or 2 off. You know how sometimes you walk up to your car, you think it's your car, and then you get there and you realize it's not my car? The whole side of that car is smashed in. I thought, someone just had a hit and run out here with my vehicle, and then I realized my car's parked right here. That is not my car over there. Fun fact. Pepper teriyaki beef jerky. Oh man. It's good. I like it. This is only 3.2 ounces, 3.25 ounces. There were some in there that were huge bags. And continued on a couple exits to this spot. The low gas and eat sign. Been here for many years. Probably will be here for many more. Classic. I love the arrow as well. So you got the old neon, looks like the neon's been removed for the low gas and the eat. This is about an exit or two up from Baker. I love that old rusted out arrow there. Now over to this wagon that sits here. And above the wagon at this exit, at the SEMA Mining Company, is the name of this convenience store. It has the Grand Canyon, shows how far it is to there. It shows Hollywood, 220 miles the other direction. Las Vegas, 75 more miles, through 66, 90 miles the other way. Now I do not need any gas at the moment, but I wanted to stop off here because years ago, there used to be a few guys that were over here. They were wearing cowboy accessories, cowboy hats and whatnot. Animatronics that have been removed. They're gone. They've been erased from existence. In fact, it says, push the button to see us work. So I'm going to push this button to see them work. However, there is nothing here to see work. They were doing a little bit of mining, and it appears as if they have gone underground to continue the mining because they are not out front next to these fake rocks. Where the heck are they? They're gone. Looks like there was one here and a couple over there, one there, one there, one there. Maybe they were in the middle. I don't, it's been a long time, but they're gone. I was excited to see these. And also inside, and it's been a long time, but if my memory is correct, inside this building is one of the most probably disgusting rest areas that I've ever been in. It was like a weird, yeah, without a doubt, the most awkward, weird, and smelly facilities. I mean, I had to wait till there was no one else in there just so I could get it, you know, just so I could show it. But wow, what the heck? It's like enough for 4 or 5 people to stand next to each other, nothing in between them, and really the waterfall system doesn't work, so that it doesn't properly go down the drain like it's supposed to. So bizarre. I don't know. It was weird. Almost to the Nevada state line. What the heck are those lights over there? Very tall, very bright. Still about another 60 miles or so from Vegas. This is Prim, P-R-I-M-M. But I am now, well, 20 yards away. Once I cross over that line, I will be in Nevada. A while back, well gosh, probably half a decade ago, I stayed at what at the time was an open resort called Buffalo Bills Casino. It has hence closed. There's no cars over there. Everything's blocked off. Now this roller coaster, I even went on that, and it was scary. It doesn't look like much. Well, I mean, it kind of does look like much, but it's scarier than it even looks. There was also inside Buffalo Bills here, there was a really cool log ride. And I remember this descent really well. This very steep drop that goes into this tube. I felt like if I was going to raise my hands, it would not end well. In fact, there was signage everywhere saying, do not raise your hands on the coaster. So I did it. Look at this. This concrete tube is like just above where your head would be as it drops in. Yeah, I didn't raise my hands on that thing. Right in the middle of the frame there is 7 Magic Mountains, an art installation that was put up a while back here in the desert. Because there are 7 pieces of art too, like basically just rocks stacked on top of each other, painted different colors. Way over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Magic Mountains. There it is over there. You can see the skyline, the oasis in the Nevada desert. Getting off here at Frank Sinatra Drive. I've arrived. And it looks like the Las Vegas airport. Obviously I didn't fly in, I drove my car cross country to the West Coast. The airport is right next to, well, runs parallel to the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign, which is up here, and there's quite a congregation of people at it. And that's gonna do it for today. From Las Vegas, Nevada, I have made it from the greater LA area to Las Vegas, Sin City. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.